Hey Pam, hey Beer. Welcome, welcome. Getting ready to start up here. Let me get out of studio mode and switch over. I think that should work now. There we go. Hello everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are. Just getting set up here. And I think I am good now. Got my camera all back and organized. Now helps if I got my game. I need more monitors. Streaming with 3 monitors isn't enough anymore. I need more. Alright, especially from a laptop. Let's see, why is the controller? Now there we go. Now we're ready to play. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. Cheers. Got some water. Happy day. Definitely need to turn the AC on in here. I was just running the 3D printer for my kiddos, and things got a little toasty in the office. There we go. Good chill Saturday so far. Mine is going well. I've had 2 nice walks. Took the dogs for a walk this morning, and then the whole family and I walked to a bookstore and got some new books to read. And you know, the high today's only 88, so that's kind of nice. And we're going to the zoo tonight for zoo nights. So honestly, pretty stellar day. What do we got? Oh yeah, I got my new quote-unquote floor. I'm gonna use this for the boardwalk. I'm gonna sink it, of course, but I think that's a fun texture for the boardwalk. So we're gonna try that out. All right, well, let's put some stuff away. Oh, hello. Hello. That's fine. He's harmless. I also wanted to grab some things. Oh, you know what I need to grab? I need to grab, unfortunately, this. And sad day, I need to grab these. Because I think I want them for the lighthouse. What is making all that noise? Is that still that croc? Where did it go? He's over there. He's fine. Everyone's all panicky. See? He's fine. He's gone. Problem solved. Alright, so today's kind of chill. We're gonna do a chill day. We're gonna work on the beach. When's this rain gonna end? Because honestly, I might just sleep through the day if it's gonna rain a ton. We can. That's fine. We'll survive till morning. Let's look at our board, because we do need permit points. I think we actually have some of them in storage already. It looks like we have 2. Oh no, that's a copper... Wait. Did she ask for something else? No, copper bulb lamp. Okay. What do we need to make more of those? Glass, copper, and crystal. Okay, we can do that. Copper, crystal, and bulb. Remember, we want permit points. We're trying to unlock some stuff finally. We got a little too lazy doing that. There we go. And that's for forest. Who's right here? Hey, friend. Alright. Lovely. Now we left a bunch of our supplies over there, so that's decent. Let's have some fruit salad in us just in case we need energy and or critters decide to pay us a visit when we're not paying attention. Which is honestly the more likely issue. And we'll pop over here. And we'll head this way. Alright, so the first thing I want to do real quick is I do need to repair the back of the lighthouse. Because we did kind of take that apart yesterday. So for that, I'm going to need these and that. And see, today we're not going to leave, we're just going to leave stuff in the truck as we don't need it, so that'll be a lot easier to deal with. Oh, you know what else we need? We need some hardwood planks. which we should have. Seriously? Did I put them in here, hopefully? Grumble, grumble. Alright, we'll fix that in a minute. But, that's okay. We can still fix the back of the wall while we're up here. So we did this because we wanted to dirt print a little bit more so that we could fit our pergola up here. Because I really liked how it looked the other day when we had... Alright, well I guess we're getting the hardwood and some more tall walls. But I really liked how it looked the other day when we were working on that Skyfest. And I think Beer, actually, I think you were the one who threw it up there. And so I like it. And I think I want to do it on this lighthouse. Because then it kind of makes it look like a patio for the lighthouse keeper, which I think is kind of cool. And we're actually going to want a bunch of hardwood stuff, so let's just grab this more decor. Yeah, it did look cool, so we're going to replicate that over here. We'll grab some of that. I think that's fine for now. And I need to go in and get some panels. Which I know I shoved in one of these boxes. And it's Tuesday, so the furniture store is closed, but well, since we're over here, we'll go check with Franklin, see if he's got any new recipes for us. There we go. So, let's go see what Franklin's got cooking. We gotta be getting close to all the recipes, I would think. I do need to become friends with John, though. I think we have all of these. Yep. Yep, we're good. Okay. We gotta become better friends with John so that, in fact, let's see what his daily is so that we can get the recycling bin. Oh, it's his birthday. Take this. Does he like fish and chips? Oh, good. Hooray! Hopefully that helped. Happy birthday, John. Oh, wrong way. Excuse me. Alright, so back to there. Now I think we have everything we need to repair the damage we did, so we can actually start thinking again. So I've been pondering different things I want to put out here. I do think maybe the island's a little too small for the beach volleyball and the showers and the dock. Unless I think maybe I'll move the showers here and have the dock come out here. And then we have a little more room to slide the beach volleyball down. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Hey, darling! It is an early stream. The kiddos decided they want to watch a movie. The missus is reading her new book, and so I said I get to stream. Hey, Libby Lou! So I'm very excited to be doing that. And then this evening, I'm going to the zoo for zoo nights, which will be fun. My youngest is very excited to hopefully get her face painted, so for all of our sakes, let's hope the face painters are there, because that's all she's talked about all day. Alright, I gotta be on the ground to place these walls. And there we go, we're just doing a little repair work here, doobie-doo. Lovely, and then pop that down here. Just took a night off from work, so it's great. Lovely. Well, I am so excited you're here. I'm excited to be here. And I'm going to take this light away. Why? Because we're going to try doing this. So the question is, if I make this, if the idea is this is up here, where am I going to put these walls? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not expanding the lighthouse even more, but that's where they would go, unfortunately. Interesting, interesting. Alright, we'll ponder that in a minute. But, for now, we do have this. And the question is, from here, where does this make the most sense? Like that, or like that? I think it makes the most sense like that. Yeah, I think that'll look cool. I do wish I could put up the side walls. but I don't want to knock down more walls. And I don't want to really expand the lighthouse anymore. We could, on this side, I could get rid of the fence and just have the wall come right up to the dirt. Pushing it back one, though, makes it a bit chonky. Now, what would that do down here? If I did that, I just had to slide this over one. I kind of want that look, though. Well, let's do this. Before we redesign everything, let's just dirt print and see if we like the look. Because worst case, we'll just undo the dirt printing and put everything back. I need a sparking soup. I need a dirt printer. And I need a dunny because I'm full right now. Good thing I made a shed back here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Rain's ending. Alright, let's see if this works in the first place, and then we can repair everything that we've undone. If it does. One more. Alright, so that's fine. I mean, that's okay. We're not going to put it all down because I'm going for the angle anyway. So let's just see if this does what I was hoping it would do. That there. And that there. I think the back wall, yes. I don't think the side wall is needed. Which is good, because that's the least amount of work to repair anyway. Yeah, I think the back wall. I don't think the side wall works. Which I will happily take. So, let's get up there right quick. And let's pull up this real quick. And let's get our shovel out and our compactor. And we'll just do this real quick. Okay, now I do have to think real. So, is this... Yeah, I think this is where we'll turn it. Ooh, I just realized I broke that sand, so let's fix that real quick. There we go. Power tools are so good. Spark Soup makes them wonderful. Everything's groovy. Look, easy to fix, right? Cool. All right, we'll put our walls back up. Sounds like we need to go to counseling. You put your walls up. We'll get our walls back up though, and then we'll fix the floor and good. So I'm okay with this because we don't have to actually change any of the big dirt mound that we're on. It does mean we only have one kind of textured wall on the side here, but I'm okay with that. You know, you can't see all four walls at once anyway. Because I don't really want to extend the fencing over. And this is going to all stay. So these fences are going to go away. And I got to put dirt up, or put wood up here. Lovely. And we'll put that there. And we'll put our walls back here. And then we'll paint them. Cool. Yeah, I like it. We got our Lightkeeper's house. He's got a fun little entertaining patio up on the big dune here. I do think maybe this could be sand. I think maybe, you know, if we can break up the dirt a little bit. So let's do that. Let's just pop this dirt down. Ah. I feel like I'm playing an old Cubert game. There we go. Cool. Let's grab some sand real quick just to borrow. What is happening? Stream. OBS every once in a while just keeps trying to do something. I probably got to reinstall OBS, which is just a pain to do. Alright, if we put that up there as a kind of a spike, maybe right here. Yeah, I think that helps break up the dirt wall a little bit. Painting with sand. Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll do one more sand one over here. Oh, right, because of the grass we can't. That's fine, we can fix this in a second. Just do this. Pull that down, put that back, and take one off. Okay. And then we can do something up front here too, again. Where we have a tall one, right there. Nice, alright. Yes, yes. This is looking good. Our big old sandy dune with our lighthouse on top. We can lay on our beach. And, great. Okay, I'm fine with that. Next up, I want to move, unfortunately, I want to move this over at least, I think, 2. Because we're going to move the showers. So 1, 2 is going to be the new line. Thanks, darling. It's all coming together. You know, I'm still not like a mega builder, but I'm having fun building some little... This is our big line now. Oops. Now let's fill this in. Now we'll pop these off. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, moving our beach volleyball court. Oh, the shed, Libby? Yeah, that's just 4 dunnies. So all I did is I took 4 dunnies and put them back to back. I saw that on someone's stream months ago. And I was like, that's brill. I love it. So that's all that is 1, 2, right? So 1... Here? No. Here. Yeah, isn't that sweet? That's all it is, just 4 dunnies put together. And, I think... put the doors back to back is cute. I should look at the... Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked... That's what I need. I went one too far. Okay, I wasn't crazy. I just was wrong. I wasn't crazy. I was wrong. There we go. I think this is what we need to do. Yes. Yeah, that's the size I like. All right, and then we're just gonna compact this down. Because we're gonna move the bathrooms, or the showers. Okay. Cool, so we got a little more breathing room here now between the volleyball courts and that. I know, I wish we could paint a lot of things. We were talking about the other day, like some of these fences wish we could paint. Alright, let's take a look at the doors. What options we have with the doors. Well, see, the problem is, if we put it this way, that doesn't work. If we do it that way, it's a little clunky. Now, I will say, a bunch of dunnies lined up do kind of look kind of like the changing rooms at a shore. So we could do... Actually, we could probably do this to make it look more like changing rooms or just a nicer restroom. Let's put that there and there. You could do that. That's not awful. Let's see. Oh, Sarah and I were just thinking about a volleyball court yesterday. That was a good workaround. Yeah, so this is kind of our volleyball court. It's like a for beach volleyball beer. It's not perfect. I wish I could just string across. And the idea, I could potentially do it using like garland and sink the posts. So there is, I haven't looked at all of like the banister things. There is a potential there. That way you don't have the lines coming down the middle. This feels very pickleballish in some ways. All right, we're gonna move the showers out of the, or not out of the way, we're just gonna move them back. But we'll dig that same shape right here. And actually, we'll just literally dig that same shape right here. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 by 5. 1, 2. You thought I was gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down the middle. Okay. And again, the idea here is this is our shower stalls. Yeah, the festoon lights, that's what I'm thinking. That's the word I was looking for, the festoons. So there is a potential we could use net. Well, actually, yeah, even actually the fairy light wall sunken might not be bad. You know what? Since I have it. Since I have it, let's take a look at that. Because anytime you can add more lighting, I think always is nice and dynamic. There we go, shovel. Probably gotta sink it, I don't know, 2? Alright, just gotta keep an eye on my tools. That's still too high, so I'll sink it 1 more. Let's see here. We can try for now, and if we don't like it, we can always change it later. Because I think this would be the same height we would need for the festoons anyway. And in theory, we could actually put down a row here of cement. It doesn't, actually, maybe I won't. I don't know that I like the dirt that it gets. That's not awful. Helps break up some stuff. It's a little better, and actually now I don't know that we need to sink. I don't know that we need to sink the volleyball court. Although again, playing at verticality is always kind of fun. Yeah, there's something to that. We'll play with that. That's something. All right, back to these things. Disturb. All right. Great. Shower's done. And where do my little walls go? And again, these are like the rinsing showers you see at the shore. These aren't like, you know, obviously private showers. You're just gonna come in here. Yeah, we'll try the festoon lights at some point. And I need to get my orange Nordic, or my warm Nordic, I think. That's the one. Oh, no, it's not. I think there is pastel orange. And that's what we're using. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, because it blends into the sand. It's just different enough, but it breaks up some of that like concrete look. There we go. Okay. So we have our, oh, you know, we need steps. And I think, what did we use back here? We used, copycat steps. We used a lot of them. Do we want, that's a lot of gravel. I think I'll still use the copycat steps just because I don't have enough of the other steps on me for now. Let's Let's make the steps wood, just to give us another texture to play with. Hello, Laura, how's it going? Welcome to the never-ending lighthouse project. Where did my copycat steps go? Am I just not... There they are. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. I'm curious, actually. What does that look like versus the hardwood steps? Open versus close. I think I like the close better. So this is perfect. That's not right. Also, I know they're called matching steps. I think they should be called copycat steps, and so I will continue to call them that. Yeah, I like that better. Whoops. Dang it. Back to my request. I wish we had the ability to lock blocks. Specifically so I stopped misclicking on things. Welcome to the stream. I'm having fun just making steps right now. At least these ones. I think when we get down there, we'll use the regular hardwood. Mostly because I don't have enough copycats on me. I know I have them. There they go. Cool. Yeah, I like that. It breaks up some of the gray. Still gives a nice wood gray look. I think that's coming together nicely. Okay. We got our volleyball court. Now I can play at night because it's a lit net. That's great. We can fill this and I have plenty of food, so that's fine. Lovely. We'll figure out seating areas and whatnot. Okay, so the idea is you can come rinse off before you get to your big dock. And so we got to figure out what we want to do for a big dock because there's a couple things I want to put on it. How big is this? So part of me is thinking, this is large, but I like the idea that you could pull up and fill up your gas on your jet skis. So I do want the dock to kind of connect to this, and because it's green, maybe we're gonna use the green fencing as well on our dock as a decorative piece. I think that might work. And so what I'm thinking I'm not so bad at curving the path, but I'd like the gravel path to continue this way to the seating area. And then I think I want it to extend into the water and build out a dock here. And part of me... Well, how does this look next to the white concrete? Yeah, they kind of work well together. So maybe we're doing a big old concrete and green build. I think... Oh yeah, I forgot. And that's it. We're having fun playing in first person. So as we explore our area... Let's see here. We want to come play volleyball at night. We come play volleyball. Bing, bang, boom. Well, thanks for being here, Pam. I know, I stream random hours, and I'm a bad streamer because I never do anything consistently. Yeah, I think it does work as a net, Laura. I'm not too mad about it. I am mad about the stone on my nice beach. What is this? A Pacific Coast beach? We don't do rocks. This is East Coast beach. This is Jersey Shore, beautiful sand. Even if we've had to bring it in on trucks every few years due to hurricanes. There we go. Any more rocks I need to get rid of? I'm going to leave these ones because I'm also going to build a rock jetty at some point. Let's just pick up all these. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm broken. Why am I bending over so much? This is uh-oh. I really like picking up shells, I guess. What is happening? Am I picking him up with my mouth? I'm like a... This is madness. Alright, there we go. All fixed. That was bizarre. Alright, we'll come back to the beachy area. I know what that needs to be. Let's throw some stuff away in here. Again, I don't want to. I'll have all. Actually, I need at least a temporary bridge. I think I brought one with me. It's not going to stay. I'll figure something else later. But I do need the ability to drive this truck over to here. So I can kind of teleport back and bring supplies. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Blue ribbons fence around the volleyball court instead of the stone path, so pigs with real beach courts with blue rope around them. That could work. Oh, actually, one of the other things I wanted to do... See, I don't have enough of it right now, but instead of big chunky wood, part of me wanted to do this as the path out to like the boat launch. So I might have some of these going out to boats at the edge of the dock. Because I kind of like this better than big chunky. I like being able to see the water underneath them. And yes, I know it's Kitchen Island, but when you throw a bunch of them down, it does look like some sort of like pontoon-ish system. And it looks nicer than the pontoons. So we're going to probably be doing that. Anyway, that's why the other day I bought 21 gum islands. And people are like, why are you buying so many gum islands? Well, I think it could be a cool floor. And you can bury it. So it's like a half step down, and it still looks pretty cool. Since we're over here, we must bring this back. All right. And we'll go here. And we'll just put this over here. All right, so we're gonna sleep. Darkwood and Green Island 2. Oh yeah, I just haven't gotten them yet. You're not, yeah, there's a bunch of, I mean, there's so many other little pieces I want still that I need to just keep visiting the furniture store. Alright, stuff I can put away that I don't need right now. Shells. Oh, do I have a task for anyone? I do not. Okay. Carrying, metals. There we go. That can all get away. I wanted to see what it takes to make a boat. Because I think a sailboat parked over there would be cool. I need a lot more cloth than I had. Well, he says. But didn't I leave it running? I did. So I have a whopping 2 cloth here, and 2 more cooking. So I'll have 5. And what do I have in my box here? So, yeah, I'm getting close. Not enough yet, but I'm getting close. The question is, do I want to save this for a hot air balloon, or do I want to build a vanity boat? Probably a hot air balloon first, to be honest. Alright, so... Hello, friend. Hello. Hi, Forrest. Alright, well, nice talking to you. Nothing else I need to do right now. Sleep. Do. Alright. And we're awake. And we got some animal research, because, you know, crocs that make bad choices. Good day, Forrest. Let's see what we got on our board. Oh, fun. Yeah, we can give you... Who am I giving this to, anyway? Milburn. Alright, we can do that. Let's go pick up our mushrooms. I like just walk in there, give him the stink eye, and then walk out every once in a while. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. Hi, Rain. Bye, Rain. Gotta pick up all our mushrooms. Dooby 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 doo. Dooby 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 doo. Alright. Nice. Alright, so autumn. And winter. I guess we'll pick up rent while we're here. Riding the rail. Grab some rent here. I don't know why I should get more rent. I don't know why he doesn't appreciate what I've put in his house. I mean, look at this. You have a whole collection, my friend. Let me out. Alright, got our monies. Race around. Scooting and picking up mushrooms is so nice. If you can time your button spamming at the right time. There we go. Oh, there's one up here. I do recognize it might make you a little seasick though, so. Okay. Let's go and see if Franklin's got any recipes for us. Oh yeah, money bags here. I don't think I have anything to sell. Maybe some shells. We have that one. We have, no, I know. Yeah, you've got nothing good for me. Let's go check our shells in a second. We want to pick up today's daily after we sell this. Anything else in here to sell? Nope. Alright, John. I wanted to chat. What do you need done? Because I need you to be friends with me to give me a recipe. Deal. Thanks, friend. Alright, and the store's not open yet, so we can check our shelves. And how much rain we get today? Is it just the morning? Hopefully. Yes, and tomorrow's a nice sunny day the whole day. Love to see it. Alright, we'll put our mushies away. Put our cooked meat away. And we'll go look at our shells and see if we have enough to make it worthwhile to sell any. Yep. Yep. I mean, we're not going to get a ton, but might as well while we're here. You also right now what you need on Harvest Cafe, since you bought it this past Thursday on your Switch 2. I don't think I've heard of that one yet. I don't really need a lot of snowballs anymore, so we'll just sell half of them. We'll sell 50. And I don't need most of this. As soon as I say I don't need marble, I'll want marble, so we're not going to sell that. Anything else I can sell? I'll wait till we get 50 signs. I wonder what they sell for. Oh. Okay. Let's go take care of that. It's fun? Nice. I've rediscovered my love of Fire Emblem, and so I'm finally playing Fire Emblem Three Houses on my Switch 2. And it plays beautifully in like the advanced handheld mode or whatever. It's quite good. Enjoying it lots. Hey Nancy, how's it going? The next game though for me that I'm very excited about, which is not one that I think most of this cozy crowd is playing, is the third expansion to Grim Dawn is coming out, which is an old ARPG. And I'm stoked to get back into that. That comes out in July. Probably won't be streaming that. Doesn't seem to be okay. Yes, how much? Because this is how I get my meteor showers. Ugh, yeah, I'll probably have to buy that in a minute. Alright. I don't think my shells are going to cut it, though, to get me there. I don't think we get 300,000 from him. Want to buy anything? Yes, yes, yes. You never pay double. You always lie. You pay 1.5, and you know it. You big jerk. 50,000? 7,000! I agree. I do feel like a sucker for that. Yeah, we're going to come back for the bottle of clouds. Because I need every bottle of clouds I can get to summon the meteors. I love how friendly everyone. Everyone's always just cheering everyone. Hey you, hey you, hey you. There we go. It's always fun to build a train line and never use the train on. Oh, can I ride this rail? Nope. For a little bit. Oh my god, Pam, it looks great. Alright, now we have to check that out. Harvest Cafe, you say? Hey? Someone messaged me on Discord, so I remember to look at it, because I will forget. Oh dear, that's just what I need, another game. Oh no. Next stream. Okay, so I have one meteor chunk there. I have one meteor chunk there. I am curious how much they sell for. We will withdraw 300,000. That would get us what we need, I think. Let's just withdraw another 100K just in case. Oh, what a life. Just be able to go and be like, I'll just take out 100K. Came for the game, stuck around for the gang. I love it. Well, thank you for being here. Oh, we already have the drain. Ooh, this is a fun little lamp. I don't have an Eastern lamp. Warm Nordic cabinet. We'll definitely take that. I love the Warm Nordic set. Is that an even bigger drain than the other drains? Or are they all the same? I think they're all the same. What do we got here? Basic blue, pink carpet. I don't think I have basic blue yet. Lovely. Okay. What does a single meteorite chunk sell for? No, I don't want it. I want to talk to you. Thank you, darling. I will definitely be checking that. 17K is fine. Not as good as selling a whole meteorite, but it's fine. Alright, but we will go get this bottle. We'll ride the line. Alright, we're holding the line. We're holding. We got it. Look at us. Look at us go. Look at us go. You should get a speed boost if you're riding up there. James should like just code that in as a surprise. There we go. Alright, hello friend. Yes, I'll buy your overpriced bottle of clouds. Thank you kindly. How do I get home? Where's my bridge? There it is. Can we make it this one? Yes, we can. Beautiful. And this is perfect, because by the time we get back to the lighthouse, the rain will be gone. So what I want to grab is a bunch of white concrete. I want to grab my green fence, because I think I've made a bunch of it. I also want to grab some fruit salad. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois, et da, da, da. You know what you're doing if your night off. Nice. Something just about that new game fun. Whee! Okay. Let's see here. Concrete. Or, sorry, cement. I do always call it concrete, don't I? I'm gonna make a whole bunch of this. That should be fine. Okay, fencing. I've shoved it somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. There is potential for needing this. Anything else that's useful? Do like that for some footers. Metal's good. Picket gates, because I want to try something with my other fences. This might be a better bridge. Dear. Where are those festoons we were talking about? That has potential. I do want to make a bunch of these as well. But again, I'm saving my cloth right now. Let's see if I can find where I've shoved those fences. I might have just shoved them in here, to be honest. One day I'll get organized. I haven't built like a big proper workshop area yet. If I were a green fence, da 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 da, where would I be? Da 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 da. Just make sure I didn't miss it. Did I shove it down in the cultist hangout? I might have. We'll go check the, Alright, let's go check the cult. Cast and Chill is fun. There's a new one coming out, though. It's like Wild and Chill. I'm intrigued about that one. I like Cast and Chill. It is, in fact, chill. Alright, hello, Your Highness. Do you have my green fence? No? No? Well. Alright, there we go. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Good morning, afternoon, evening. How was your stream? Was it shrouded good? I hope it was. I'm looking for green fence, and Lord knows where I shoved it. I bet you it's sitting in that dang truck. Back where I probably left it from the get-go. You know what? In fact, I think it... Oh, you know what? We'll take this boat with us, because we're never going to use this again, and now it's just decorative. So do I have something I can pop it with? I guess it's overkill, but let's do it. Died like 3 times. That's fair. Been working on a lighthouse build, which is probably one of my larger, like, set-piece builds, because I don't do that a lot. Yeah, I build town, a little infrastructure, but I'm having a lot of fun. But first, let's see, is it in here? There's all that fence. Yay. Alright, well, let's, Domino's Pot Gym Lighthouse. There it is. Had to wait for it to pop in. But we have it up on a sand dune. This bridge is temporary, just so I can drive my truck with all my supplies. That's also not staying here, I hope. Why can't I pick that up? Do I have to relocate this now that I put it down? Oh no, that's the worst. Wait, seriously, or did I pop it? Maybe I can pop it. Okay, good, I can pop it. Oof. But yeah, that's our lighthouse on our sand dune, which was a lot of fun. It's got a keeper's cabin, and then he's got a little balcony, and then the light. I don't normally intentionally clip, but I feel it's appropriate with the, Hey, DeBose, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. You know, I don't normally clip, but I like the clipping of the gazebo type setup. It makes it feel like the lighthouse keeper has a place just to hang out. And the sand dune is artificial, of course, but I think it works. We scrubbed it up. It makes it look like a rocky outpost that they said, let's put a lighthouse up. And so we got our beach volleyball court. We're building out rough ideas. Nothing's permanent yet. That's where a seating area will be once we figure out what we're going to use for it. We got some towels down just to get an idea. These are the foot showers that you find at Lake of the Shore. So you can come in here and wash your feet. Oh, cool, Laura. I'll have to take a look at the beach volleyball courts. I will definitely take a look in the Discord. Thank you. All right, so we are, though, got to build our dock. And we have some different things I want to play with, but we're going to be doing a lot with the smooth cement and the green fence. And we're going to be using the servo because it reminds me of the boat up gas stations I used to see at the Jersey Shore, where you could like boat up, fill your jet skis with gas, and then go on. We'll also put a bar or something out there. So I think we're going to actually extend a dock well out into here. Which makes sense, because this would be the big bay you'd come into. I know, I'm a Monday night streamer normally, but I'm trying to get all my streaming in now that I can, because I'm going to have to take a few weeks off. I mean, have to. It makes it sound like that's a problem. I'll be going to Scotland, and so I need to, I won't be around. So it's not that I need to, I'll be gone. So I'm trying to get my streaming in now while I can, before everyone forgets me. Okay. So let's ponder what we want to do. The other thing we want to do is I do want these kind of... Streaming when you're awake, that is rare. You're not wrong. Look, I got little kids, and they demand my attention. Now that's too low. So I do think this is going to work kind of as a dock out into the water. I like that you can see the water under it instead of just, you know, chunky dirt printing. So I think... Live stream in Scotland. Yeah. I mean, you never know. Maybe I will. Well, maybe I will. I have 3 days on my own in England because my wife will be at a conference. That's why I'm going out there. She's at a conference at the start of our trip. And so maybe when I'm walking around Bath, I'll just pull up the phone and be like, this is my adventures in historic Bath. Now this is It's interesting. I'm wondering though, I'm thinking I might do this in mangroves now that I'm looking at it. Because I think this could be like a walkway like in the Everglades. Like above the land. So I think we're going to save this bridging using the kitchen islands for that. The other thing it makes is a nice floor. Right? So if you just put a bunch of them down, you can alternate them if you want to, just to change the pattern up a bit. It does make a decent floor. That's just a slight, you know, it's just a different texture than all the other floors we're used to. So that's just something to consider. But I think that's for later. Let's figure out the rough shape of this dock. I don't know how it's going to connect yet, but I know I want to go out into the water, which means we're going to be eating some spark soup. Ooh, we are in our last one. We got to go hunting tomorrow. Well, let's get our printing in now. And what I'm gonna do is just print a rough shape out. I do think we're gonna have to go larger than 2, because how big is the servo? So what is that? That's 1, 2, 3. Is it 4? If only the game came with a tape measure. Yeah, that's a 4. Okay. So we are gonna have to widen this up at some point, but let's just get out to the bay and we'll figure it out. And again, we can play with the shoreline and mess with that later. How far out are we going? And is this a place where maybe we do want pontoons? I mean, a floating dock's not unheard of. We're gonna keep going. We are actually, yes, we're gonna keep going, but then I'm gonna take a moment to stop because I think what I want to do is... Yeah, I know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm putting down for a texture. I don't know if I'm gonna put up a fence. Probably will. Maybe that's where the green fence comes in. But what we're gonna do is pull this out to here. I want it to come out to about... I can't open that when I'm in the water. Come on, you. There's my helmet. Do I want to come all the way out to here? I do, but I don't want it to... Yes, okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build it out to here, because this is where our big platform is gonna be. And this is where we'll put our water bar and all that jazz. I mean, I see you. Are you just gonna be annoying? Well, then you're gonna be dead. Yeah, that lines up. So this is where we'll have a bridge come out to here. We'll put our bar out here, we'll put some of the parking areas, and the bridge will raise it so that you can boat under it to get to the other side of the dock. So this might actually become a big platform, and we'll actually cut away some of that beach over there. I think that shark's just being chill over there. Alright. Stamina come back. Lovely. That's fine. That's also gonna need it. And we'll probably need to print up or make up some of the oh, it's like the rope fencing. Alright, so that is fine. I don't know how far that is. Will a bridge make it that way? Do I have a bridge on me? I do. Just for spacing issues. Perfect. So we do have enough clearance for a bridge. But I do want to be able to get under it. So we're going to go get a bar that one over here. Just going to go, just borrow this one for a moment. Because I am going to use one of the curved bridges. Where is my chainsaw? If I had a chainsaw. Da 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 da. I don't know why Fiddler is like stuck in my head today, but my goodness, is it ever. And again, just so our car can get by. Let's pop that down for now. It's just temporary. So I think I need to raise this 2, maybe? And if I'm raising it 2, I'd like to have a footer, so it needs to come back to here. I think that's what we want. And again, we're going to extend this anyway, so I'm not too pressed about it. Why can't I print one up? Seriously. Alright, that gives us our footer system for this bridge. Let's see if this will be high enough. What? That should be good. Again, we're not using that bridge. This is all just roughing in. Nope. That ain't right. That ain't right. We'll take that down. We're getting that point where I really need to get more permit points so I can get the last 4 inventory slots. And, you know, flying and crafting, auto-crafting, and we got a lot of stuff we gotta do. Dinkum is a game that never ends if you don't let it. Alright, let's see, where is our servo? Yeah, what was the idea with this? The idea of that? No, because it's gonna be a cap, right? It's the end. It's the end, so obviously it can't just go here. We can't go much closer though. We're about as far out as we can be. So I'll need to figure out, because this is kind of like the drive up. I do want to see how this works real quick. Oh no, why won't you connect? That's not ideal. I like the green and the green. I don't love the gap there. Alright, well, can we use the servo real quick? Yes, we can. I would like that, please. Thank you. Really? I broke the servo and not the ship. Okay. Fine, whatever. Well, we know this will be concrete. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to attach the bar. The bar is going to go in that way. So that's how we're going to have to attach the bar. We'll have people... I think we need to go one further out, yeah, so we have room to walk around the fencing. Okay, dirt printing, we still have time for. Let's do it. And we're gonna need room for lights. How do people do all these mega builds? Sarah, how do you do all these mega builds? Every time I'm like, this sounds good, and I'm like, well, now I need like 4 more blocks worth of stuff. Again, it's a lot of big concrete for now. We'll put something else down later. Very carefully. See, where's the fun of that? I don't do anything carefully. I did pick up my bridge. Lots of time it doesn't work out. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so we're gonna pop this down here. Yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, so for now, we'll pop... Hey, for now... Seriously? I know someone's in the way. There. So the idea being... that, you know, if you're out on your jet ski, having a blast in the water, racing around the area, the lighthouse brings you into the cove. if you need to get to the other side for whatever reason. Maybe we'll put jet ski parking along this way. You can park your jet ski. Come on, get out of the dirt. But, you know, when you're jet skiing, sometimes you need to stop and pull up and get some fishing bait. So maybe put a little bait shop and bar. You need to fill up your jet ski. That's the idea, is you can like boat up, fill up your jet ski. I wish we could put furniture here. And then you can continue on your way and keep enjoying your water adventures. So I think, though, what we're going to do is we're going to extend... I think we can shrink the bridge one, for sure. Just to give us a little more breathing room here. How are we doing on dirt printing time? Let's go quick. Because I'm going to have to go hunt some... Or I think I have all the stuff to make the spark soup. I just need to make it. There we go. This just gives a little more breathing room coming down the fence. Lovely. Okay. And again, temporary bridge, I figure which one I like. And then from here, we can kind of extend this platform out. I'll just make sure I don't break my dirt printer. We can put a little grass hut type thing, build a gazebo, and this could be like a restaurant slash bait shop. And maybe even some waterside seating. And I'm going one in because I'm going to put... And I am watching my dirt printer, don't worry. It's not red yet. It's going to be. So we'll fill in that area. I don't have the dirt printings for that. And then so we put the fencing here. That way you don't fall in the water. We put some sort of restaurant bar thing here. I did have some like big lights I wanted to use. We'll figure out lighting in a bit. So again, we'll have fencing. It kind of goes out here. So yeah, this would be something where you could come boat up. Again, we'll probably have to go out further wide this way. Boat up, have your fun, a little boat up bar, and then get back out on the water and go. I don't know how pontoon. I don't think I've ever made them, and we're not clipping, so that bridge is high enough. We will absolutely clip through this bridge, or just not. Oh, that's interesting. Can we jump the bridge if we're going fast enough? Because if we can, that has implications for like fun challenges on boat races. Oh, okay. So we can add mandatory hurdles with jumpable bridges. That's fun. Which I guess we could just dirt print walls and stuff too. But I kind of like that you have to make the jump. Interesting. That has potential. Alright. This is... The idea is coming together in my mind. I still have enough of a bay that it makes sense to have like a bridge bypass. Again, we're roughing things in. I think we're going to have to really expand this out though. So like even maybe potentially out this far. So we have room to put our building. And then the question is, are we building dirt printing? Are we building of exterior walls? Or are we building with pergolas and some combo thereof? And I'm thinking pergolas. Let's sleep and go get some soup cooking up, all that jazz. How close can we get to the shark without dying? Can we kick him in the fin? We can kick him in the fin. Nice. Literally jump the shark. Alright, let's pop in here. And I think we're going to sleep. Let's just make sure there's nothing interesting happening tomorrow. Nice, a full sunny day tomorrow. Does anyone have anything they want me to do? Oh, yeah, Milburn wanted field mushroom. He's probably already in bed, but let's see if we can find him, and I'll grab a mushroom real quick. Just get that off the board. You're not here. Where is Milburn? do. He's so alone. Poor Erwin. I think he's in bed. Unless he's in. Is he under like Sheila in there? That sounded wrong. Is he in there? I don't think so. He must be in bed. We'll deal with him tomorrow. Yeah, we can look at the pontoon, but then we can't build upon it, I don't think, right? Because can you put things on the pontoons? Does it work like a platform? Do I even have pontoon on this character? I might not. Let me see. Is it a specialty floor? I don't think I have pontoon yet. This character does not have everything. Oh, I do. There it is. Pontoon bridge. Button board, sliding handle. We have plenty of all of that, so let's, do I have anything I can put away right quick? I'm short on inventory space, is the problem. Yeah, I don't need these weeds. Oh no, I know it's a recipe. I just didn't know if I had the recipe, but I do. It's just, it was not where I thought it'd be. It was in the bridges section. Alright, sliding handle. And plenty of button boards. Yeah, I don't think you can place anything on it, and I want to build like a little hut out there. But maybe we do that to like fill in around areas or something. Oh, I made enough to make... I just want to see what it looks like as a flooring option. I have not messed with it much. One, can I put it on ground? Yes, you can. This actually looks really good if you're doing like a padded room. Alright, so that works. Now what we could do with pontoon is like we could have the dock and then we could have a floating area. That's what you walk up on. So I think there's room for the idea of a pontoon, but it's awfully clunky in my mind. And yeah, no fences on it. It just feels chunky. Actually, you know what I like the idea of a pontoon for is... Oh, but it won't work. Of course. I was like, I like the idea of a pontoon as the bottom of a pool, and now I'm curious. I want to do an experiment. Obviously it floats, right? You place it on water. What happens if you pre-sink the pontoon beforehand? So let's just do an experiment, because now I'm curious. Alright, so a piece of pontoon down there. What happens if I flood that? Ooh, I like the pontoon as the floor of a pool. Maybe one higher. Can I put a pontoon over a pontoon? No. I like that as the bottom of a nice blue pool. Okay. Well, that's something to add to my list of strange choices to make. Let's put the sand back. That's how high I really want it. So much. I think it did stay there. So if I take it down 1, 2. Let's see. We'll make a little 2x2 and see what happens. Oh, I'm like, why am I so tired? Because literally that's the whole point of the game. You get tired when you don't eat. After I sleep, well, we'll make that our experiment. We'll see what happens. Good call. Yeah, I think that looks cool as a pool floor. Now, maybe you don't want big cracks in the bottom of your pool, so that's a whole nother issue. But let's see what happens when we sleep. We're doing science here today. Do-do-do-do-do. Be wary of the wary moo. Alright, survey says... It did in fact stay down. So, might not be as nice as I thought as a bed, because you can't put lights in it, so there is that negative. But it does do something you can do with it. So again, just more weird ways to use things. Alright, we need lots of soup. Spark soup to do more dirt printing. So what that really means is today will probably be spent hunting and getting that going. So let's I have 100 keys. Alright, we got that. You know, we'll go check on our critters too. They might have some wool for us. The ones that we do not take care of. I'm not going to use... Well, I'll keep the pontoon on me. Let's go find Moneybags and give him his mushroom. Alright. Thank you. Now, we have a bunch of permits we need to unlock. Let's see which one we want to get today. Or license. We could get one more toolbox. I think it's time to start doing advanced crafting tables, though. I think that's been slowing us down a bit, having to go run and find everything. Lovely. Okay. So we have all the stuff to make that, I believe. We will go check with our buddy over here, because remember, we're trying to become friends with him, so he gives us the recycle bin. Oh yeah, he's not open yet. I want some sort of like quest line where we can make them change their days they're open. I don't mind a town that's closed down all on the weekends. I want my furniture every day. I would love James to add individual quest line, crafting lines, whatever, to enhance each of the buildings. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe sell more gear, or give them a living space. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll do the bucket on my head. Okay, John. How's it going, bud? Oh, I don't want to sell you anything. I lied. Yeah, I did change my mind. I just want to talk to you and see what you want to become a better friend. Eeltail catfish. Sure. Guess doing a little fishing today. Well, let's go check our animals and put a bucket on our head. Thank you for the reminder. Should we actually take the train this time? Our little turnabout, and off we go. Boop. I think we leave the rails, do a jump, come to an immediate stop, do a hard turn. And I messed up the pattern here. Don't come at me, I'll fix it later. It's supposed to be every other post, and for some reason I did not do it every other post. Alright, we got at least one that's ready, two that are ready, all three ready for shearing. Lovely. Lots of waste, because I never come and visit them. And he will be open today. What time? 10. We'll wait till 10 here so that we can give him, we can buy more food. I do want these fences on me, actually. And I want the shears right quick. Alright. Lovely. Put the shears back. Bucket for our head, which is amazing. There we go. Got the achieve. And pop that back in. Bucket head. 250. That's not too shabby. I'll take it. And now we just gotta wait for him to open up. And we definitely don't want to be carrying around a bunch of seeds because inventory's already tight, so let's plant that. So this island, once I feel okay-ish with the lighthouse area, this whole island is going to be our ranch when we actually start building it out. Including, if there's a bunch spawned here, I might try to box in a few of the devil dogs. Yeah, 250 is not too shabby. But this will be our ranch area. We'll do a lot of digging down dirt. We'll set up individual pens and auto feeders and all that jazz. And Erwin will have to live here forever by himself. I don't think I saw this island over here. This is just a big flat island? Interesting. Okay. I still want to build like an IKEA. And I don't know if I want to do it in survival or if I want to, which makes it, I think, just more impressive and annoying to do, or if I want to do it in creative. But I want to build something where we have like all of the wall textures available, all of the items out in sets, possibly even put the 4 rental homes within the building, so that you can set up rooms kind of like an IKEA. I'm thinking that's going to be a creative project. I don't know that it makes sense to do on survival. But that's something that's coming at some point. Alright, he'll be open in 5 minutes. If he can get out. I don't think I gave him a gate. Will he just walk through the wall? What will he do? Let's find out. What will he do? Alright, friend. Your store's open. Can you get to it? Seriously? There. You really don't have... okay. Gracious. Just do everything for these people. Oh yeah, 3 mushroom days left. I mean, I have so many mushrooms stored up, I'm not really worried about the mushies. What I am worried about is not having animal food for my animals. This should cover me for a while. Let's just buy an even 999. Can we even go to 1,000? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, whew. I'll take it. Great. Now I can stop feeding them for a while. Alright, animal food. Can I do the bottom again? Thank you. There we go. They are now sorted for food for a hot minute, and I don't need to be concerned with them. Right? And right. Cool. Now, the other thing we needed to do, and let's see, where are we on our map? Because I'm never over here. Yeah, since we're already over here, we might as well just fly over and start doing some hunting. What I'm going to do is put some tools away so I actually have room on my inventory. That's fine. We will need a weapon. That's always ideal to have. And... we'll eat some of this and that'll be good. Let's go. And that's fine. He can live in there forever. The animals will be okay. I'm not that pressed. Eventually I'll get... look, he's gonna have a whole island to himself. Everyone else is stuck in town whether they want to be or not. This man gets freedom, nature, fresh air. Everyone else is stuck in my metropolis of industry. You know, the one that has one road along a waterway. We're going to the desert, and we're going hunting. Hello, puppies. The dog's like, is he coming to get us today? Not today. You get a reprieve. I want lizards. Where are my lizards at? Hello? But here. Look, I got some mushrooms. Whew. Mushroom day not wasted. Alright, there are lizards in this lizard desert, right? There are dinosaurs in this dinosaur park. There's a lizard. Haha! Ow! Don't bite me! Do 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 do. Boo! 4 bones. No one wants that. Ugh. These lizards, they're making bad choices when they die. I'm disappointed in them. Ah! Bugger. I like this to be in the other order. There we go. I'm going the wrong way anyway, so I want to go that way. Do 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 do. We're having Dinkum days. Boo doo, boo doo. I'm here to smack you. Take your thunder sacks too, and turn them into delicious stew. All right. Lovely. 8's not too shabby. Oh, look. It's a cute little pocket of meat. Come here, pocket of meat. Right now, you're in furry form. And now you're in pantry form. Beautiful. Doo-doo. Well, look, I'm not going to kill the dogs right now, but if they make bad choices and get themselves eaten, who am I to say no to free meat? But it seems like they're not. Alright, we'll grab a couple more lizards here. Ow, 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 ow. Stop that. Jerks. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Where's my nearest? Let's go due south. And we'll pop any more lizards to see on the way, but we're not going to go out of our way. Death from above! Got him. The other night we were chatting and talked about having put together like starting like a photography website. I'm just trying to get back into photography. Don't get twisted, it's not something I've done forever. But I did treat myself to a new camera. It's the one that's being used right now. So I've been having fun taking pictures. So I'll post a link to that on the channel if anyone's interested in seeing really a lot of random bird photos. Because I do think there's a rule that when you turn 40, you have to get into hobbies like bread making or beer brewing or photography. And I've done all of them now, and so now I'm back into photography. You used to be a professional photographer, Sarah? That's amazing. I did not know that. Man, now I need to go like make photography tutorials. Like, teach me to be better. But if there'll definitely be photos of Scotland for sure. Yeah, same beer. I've done bread making, beer brewing, and I brewed a few batches of beer. The best we ever got was a red ale. Was really good. Yeah, been retired for 6 years. That's awesome. Oh, but yeah, so here, I'll share the link. You all can go make fun of my pictures, and that's fine. And again, I'm still working on, but it's kind of set up blog post-ish. But there you go. And then the album, the organized albums at the top is where right now it's only birding. And I got some of my favorite bird pics as I'm trying to learn this camera. I'm shooting on Micro Four Thirds, which is it's a fun little format. It's a nice little camera. I'm using an OM3, which I'm really enjoying. The benefit of Micro Four Thirds is the crop factor is 2:1. So I have I splurged on a 100-400 millimeter lens. So it's actually a 200-800 millimeter, which is really nice when you're trying to chase down birds. Anyway, have fun viewing that. And yeah, that's where my photography for Scotland will be. If I find any I like. Alright, so now that we've done that, I gotta get the soup running. I was like, what am I forgetting to do? I'm forgetting to cook soup. That's awesome, beer. I did not do that. We just brewed in my carport. We called ourselves the Carport Brewers. Most of the time we just sat around and drank beer. And it was lovely. And I had a lot of fun. One of my favorite memories is one of our guys got a bottle of Sam Adams Utopia, which is a very pricey beer that's basically the alcohol concentration of like grain alcohol. It's like a wine. The one bottle was a stupid amount of money. I think we all put in like $80 to buy this one bottle of beer. But we just sat and we got together over the course of a year. And every time we got together, we'd have like a shot of it. And over the course of the year, the beer changed so much, and it was so cool. By the time it was done, it was very syrupy, almost very like cough syrupy because it was so harsh. But yeah, if you ever looked up Utopia's Sam Adams, I think it's actually illegal in a couple states because it's a little too concentrated. But it was a very cool experience, and it was so fun that, we weren't going crazy with it. We were just having a sip, and there's like 4 of us. every few months we get together and have some of that. And then we'd have regular beer too, of course. You know, you gotta do. But it was delightful. All right, we will have soup for days, so that's exciting. I do want to see if she's selling another food modeler, because we're getting... She's not. We need to make money, and my rice trick works pretty well, but I need to find I need to make a huge rice paddy to do it. And we need food modelers. So hey bird, I'm sorry. I hate leaving them stuck in here. I actually feel legit guilty. Oh, Laura, thanks. That's awesome. You'll see more photos going up. Eventually. I have a bunch of still need to backlog I need to edit. I try to do them as I go day by day, but it just hasn't been happening. Alright. Yeah, the bottle is very pretty. They've had different ones. I forget which year we had, but it was like a glass like genie bottle, and it had a metal slider that you could slide out of the way to see the signature and the year. I think I still have the bottle somewhere. Maybe if I take a break to get some water, I'll see if I can find it. Show and tell on the stream. All right, so that's cooking up. We did our hunting. Actually, we might just sleep. We might just sleep. And now I've never gotten a shark statue. How many? Do you need to use 100 keys? Is that the deal? Because we finally have 100 keys on us. Oh, and I want to test something. I know it's not going to work. But a while back, someone was like, if you use 100 keys on his vault, you can go inside. And I'm like, I don't think that's true, but let's find out. Nope, not true. We cannot go in his vault. Is this another place where we can fall through the world? Let's see. No, we can fall through the world on the airport. 100 keys, you get a second one as well. Okay, well maybe then... Maybe that's what we'll do Saturday. And maybe we'll just sleep through Friday and go do that. That sounds fun. Because I haven't done an island run in a minute. Let's see. I have a bunch of supplies on me. What I think I'll do is I'm going to bring... I keep saying as I do this, and so let's just bring some chests with us and go dump supplies off. Oh yeah, you can go behind the counter of the bank. Beer's like, I didn't know you could do that. Yes. You can also consistently fall through the world at the airport, which is not open right now, so I'll have to show you on Saturday. Let's pop back to our area over here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I like the idea of like a little floating restaurant out in the water. Again, we'll figure out better bridges and whatnot. It's kind of like a little series of islands that people can come hang out at the shore or the beach. I think it's coming together, slowly but surely. But we need a place to shove everything, which is what this is for. Spinning wheels we'll keep. This is all stuff for building. The rest stays on me. That's a good idea, Laura. Just use the pontoons to block the crocs. I can dig that. Ah, I don't need the fences either. Okay, so that's pretty good there. I don't think there's anything in here I need. Oh, I did want to try something. So the other night I was telling folks, if you stack gates, you can actually do a kind of like a 2x1. It lets you connect your fence going up and down vertical heights. And so now that I have gates on me. Oh, I already did it. Never mind. So you can see here, if instead of fences, if you use 2 gates, they connect. And so it looks like your fence intentionally connects up and down over heights. So if you didn't know you could do that, that's just another like weird building technique that works. It lets your fence posts connect even though you're changing verticals. If you don't use gates, it looks like this. And there's a gap. And I never like that gap. So, to fix that gap, just stack gates on top of each other. And it's a little weird, but it does let you not have gaps. So, if you didn't know that, that works for all the gates. They all seem to do it. I don't think I found one that doesn't do it yet. This one's kind of extreme of the way it posts up. Some of them are much flatter. I think the hardwood fence, it doesn't get the extra vertical spike. But it's a nice way. Now, I don't know what it does for keeping your animals in, so no promises that they're not going to like somehow glitch through it. But that's just another nice little quick tip, if you didn't know that. All right, so that's good, that's good. let's go sleep. I think we're gonna do like a quick. You hate the gaps. We're gonna do a. We're gonna sleep tomorrow. Check for recipes. So we'll wait till 10 a.m. I think we're gonna sleep right away, and I think we're gonna do a Saturday run on the island. And then I'll probably actually have to be leaving soon because I think it's time to get ready to go to the zoo with my kiddos. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the gaps either. So yeah, that's something that I discovered early on one of my islands, and I'm like, perfect. We just use that all the time now. All right, I didn't mean to bring these gates back with me, but such is life. They can live there. Let's put our mushies away. Food when we're out there. I'm not fighting anything. I'm not going to fight the alpha shark, so I don't need really any fancy foods. Soup is souping. Look at that. That cooked fast. Is it done already? It's already done, eh? Nice. I said A like I'm Canadian, like my wife. All right, pop that down there. Well, we did a bite last night, so I think it's going to be Island Reef. Because I'm sure there's still stuff I want from the Island Reef. I can't remember what, but I'm sure there's still stuff I want. Where's Ice Cream Makers? Is that Island Reef? Or is that Hot Hot Hot? Just let that do its thing. Of course, with only 3 of them, I didn't actually need to use the autoloader, but whatever. Okay. So we don't need to bring our cooked this with us. We don't need to bring this with us. That goes there. That goes there. We don't need to bring a lot of these tools with us. Where's my toolbox? This is my empty toolbox. And every time I have good intentions, like I'm actually going to bring, like, do fishing or something, I'm not. So I'm not going to go with this. I want to keep. No, no. No, we'll do the chainsaw. Do I need a jackhammer for any reason? I do not. I do need a shovel. I do need a metal detector. Yeah, I'm good. I want more bottle clouds so we can get that. That'll be good. Okay. And there's watches, right? I've never gotten a stopwatch or anything, so that'd be fun too. So that is really all I need. I will bring the chainsaw. Where? There it is. Bring the chainsaw. I don't need that. We're not animal hunting. I'm not fight. Oh no, I need this to break. This is the one I forget all the time. You need to bring a hammer or something to break your jet ski. Otherwise, you're leaving it behind. Island Reef for ice cream makers, beautiful. I don't really need the scooter. I really actually don't need the glider. That just takes up extra room. I do need to go get my jet ski. Which I think I can break with the chainsaw. And if that's the case, I don't need this. I'm trying to give myself the most inventory space. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's go pick up the jet ski, and then we'll sleep over by the airport. Is there anything else? Oh, you know, I need money to buy tickets. That's what I need. Nah, I don't need crab soup. I'm not doing anything with tools. That shovel will be fine. I can look, but I don't think I have. I might have some made. Mushroom soup, is that one there? That's risotto. There, I have a little. We'll bring 2. That's fine. We do need a jet ski, and I want to test it with the chainsaw to make sure that breaks it. Oh, you know what else I want? I do want my boogie board. Whoa! That chest just launched me in the air. Alright, well, let's go get that real quick. I have to walk since I got rid of all my other modes of transportation. But we can swim fast, we can really walk fast. So it's so nice to have your helmet on, you just zip across the water. Now, the question is, does this work? It does. Beautiful. That's one less inventory item I gotta worry about. Alright. I know I just broke it, which was silly. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh wait, I keep forgetting I have a whole nother day. Right, because I gotta wait for the recipes for tomorrow, so we'll sleep at home. Because it's Saturday is when we get to go traveling. What do we got today? Let's see. Yep. Do I have any missions for people? Oh, he wanted an eeltail catfish. Oh, by today. Alright. We have time still, I think. Let's do that and that. And where do I don't even know where the mangroves are on this island. Billabong, where are they? They're over here. Alright, let's get our glider and our scooter after all. Just because I'm trying to be friends with John because I want my recycling bin recipe. And I think we go do south. Oh, we got mangroves right here. Beautiful. Okay. Freshwater mussel, barracuda grunter, yabby. If only I had something like a jet ski I could go on to get through this water faster. Yeah, we'll go up and around. Which way am I going around? That way. Okay. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Little fishing adventure. Alright, here we go. I think this is the way. I don't even know if I mean, I can check. I probably should check so I'm not wasting time. Is this gonna happen? Eel-tailed, where are you? Lungfish. Where's the eel-tail catfish? Yeah, you're available all the time. All the dang time. Boofhead, a bug that just killed itself. Boofhead, mangrove jack. This is why I'm finding out that eel-tails are actually rare? That can't be. I mean, I can see the fish there. I do miss the old range on the books. I mean, I get it. It was probably like breaking things with showing everything at once. But I do miss the old. There's one. All right. Playing Beer's favorite activity right now. Get some fishing done. And kablam. And where's my nearest teleporter? Due north. I don't need that. Well, no, I don't need that egg. Still petitioning to get fishing removed. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Fishing is an enjoyable pastime. Hey, Sharky. Oop. Alright. Hey, Fletch. I like the idea Fletcher just teleported from somewhere. There's John. Alright. Hey, John. This is for you. Steam Deck and the type of book's so small you can't reach it far with it. Nice, a nice little table. Thank you, pal. More importantly, are we friends yet? One day at a time, I guess. Alright, now we can put a bunch of stuff away. Don't need that. Don't need that. I took away my gazebo. I gotta make a new one. That seems like a bad idea. That'd just get really hot there. The hunter stool, we're actually using at the beach, so we'll just shove that in here for now. Why did we pick up a seed? That's the worst. I think I got seeds in here. Great. Alright, we've now restored ourselves back to what we actually need. Let's sleep. And then what we'll do is we'll get the recipes on Friday, and then we will, so we gotta wait till 10 a.m., then we'll sleep again and go on our adventure on the islands. Got some hearty stew, got a trap, got some animal ears. Does anyone ever want these things? I think the answer is no. And we'll throw the stew in here. Nice, okay. Let's go visit our friends, and if they don't give us good stuff, I'll use my chainsaw on them. So Franklin, be warned, I want good recipes. I guess, look, we're doing mushrooms. So no, it could be, who was saying we're missing our mushroom days? Well, we'll get mushrooms while we're waiting. Do, do, do. Jump, jump. And we'll come down here. What do we got on our mushroom farm? Okay, what was that? Encoding overload, except turning down video settings, either faster encoding. Interesting. So something has changed, and my computer every once in a while is just doing this weird hitch. But I finally got to see what OBS was telling me was happening, so hopefully you're not seeing these hitches. I am, and I'll figure it out later. Or if you are, hopefully they're not awful and they're quick. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Beer! What, you're just yelling beer? What happened to beer? What? I'm confused. I wonder if the issue is I'm streaming vertical and horizontal. I'll have to play around with that later. Alright, that's all down. It's 8 o'clock, which means Franklin will hopefully have good recipes. Or he's getting cut. Nah, I wouldn't do that to Franklin. I may see what John wants and see if it's something I can do quickly. I don't know, Laura just yelled beer. Maybe she's thirsty. Thinks it's a restaurant. Putting in an order. What do we got? No, I didn't mean to say, oh crud. Well, now he's just gonna be angry at me because I don't think I have a spag bowl, but we'll check. We got the iron ladder, we got the wrought iron lamp. New rule, you can't sell two of the same, oh wait, are they not, they're different. I'm sitting here complaining. Okay, fine, never mind. I just can't tell the difference between a wrought iron ladder and a wooden ladder. What do I have down in here? Oh good, we can do some mining runs at some point too. Okay. Oh, the beer that claims a petition to get rid of fishing. Fishing's so much fun. Yeah, I don't understand. He's wrong. You know, sometimes people are just wrong, and doesn't mean we don't still care about them and keep them in our lives. But we just know they're wrong. And the lack of respect for fishing is honestly, it's an atrocity. And you know, maybe we'll have to petition who can be in and out of the community. Wouldn't that be harsh? You don't like fishing? Get out. Game canceled. License revoked. Alright, this is going away at some point too. This is actually going to go over by the beach. I got to remember that. Because I want them all to have to be at the beach at least one day a year. So on Island Day, they'll all be at the beach. And that makes sense because it's like, isn't that the summer holiday? So that'll be fun. Alright, we're just getting mushies while we're waiting for the other stores to open. I think we have to wait till 10 for the furniture store. But Thread Space should be open now. I do like that bowler. I think I have it though. You know, let's buy a whole new outfit for our island days. I wish James would do that. I do wish when we looked at an item like this, it would tell us if it's already in our catalog. Just a little indicator, like a dot or something. So that way I can stop buying the same thing over and over. That'd be a really nice quality of life change. Do I want different shoes? Yeah, white comfy shoes sound lovely. Alright, let's pop those on. Yeah, you know, I never buy the dresses because I don't wear them, but we'll get one. And we're going to give it to my favorite character when she asks for clothing, which is Forrest. Because she looks like my wife and it makes me happy. Alright. So Forrest can have that one, and the rest of the stuff we can put away. And once 10 o'clock hits, we'll sleep. Alright. Doesn't mean I have to actually talk to Forrest, though. Which, you know, there's a reason I'm working to unlock stuff with John. I need to put more shove chests in here. Oh, they're good. Lovely, lovely. We got a lot of similar-esque mushrooms there. There we go. Furniture store should be open. We'll go to sleep at the bank. At the airport. And then it's time to fly. Get in there, buddy. If I get in there first. I have both those couches, I have those flowers, and I have those walls and floor. You got nothing for me today. Alas. Well, I mean, that doesn't seem very gentlemanly. Hey, hang out. Take this clothes, just shove it in your pockets. Feels a little awkward, actually. I don't know about that. I don't know, Laura. Alright, let's go sleep. And maybe we'll get lucky and there won't be rain tomorrow on the island. Oh, tomorrow's a shooting star night. What a day. Alright, so we'll have to be back in time for shooting stars. Well, let's go sleep. Do I have money on me? Is it... Wait, isn't it 250,000? Did I buy something? What? Oh, I bought clothes. Dang it. Ay, ay, ay. I'm like watching the clock. I'm like, I know I have to leave for the zoo, so I want to make sure I can get through the whole day, especially now it's a shooting star night. All right, we'll draw another 10K. There we go. There we go. Lovely. But you can also borrow, do return pockets too. That's fair. All right, let's sleep until tomorrow. Do. All right, let's go. And so I know I can go to the island reef and we're wasting a little bit of time, but again, you can always fall through the airport here. So if you didn't know that, and that's something you wanted to do, now you too can play the magic game of falling through the airport. Anyway. I don't think I have that one. Oh well. Let's fly. One, two. Why did I bring the crab soup? I don't know. I'll eat it just because I have it. Do. Now, I do need to spend all 100 keys, but I don't have to use all of the maps. And I don't think we're going to have time to get through 25 maps, so I'll probably save a bunch of maps, which also eats up inventory space, but that's okay. Alright, I like to keep that marked, and I like to go north. And this is the part that always takes me absolutely flipping forever, is finding a shark statue. Takes me forever. I'm hoping by saying that out loud, there's one that just appears easily. I'm also convinced I like fly by them and just don't see them. I feel like they're on big islands like this one. Yeah, there's one right there. Haha, see, if I complain about it, the game fixes it for me. Beautiful, right here. I'm putting this down, even though I think I might be picking it up in a second. Today, Beer learned 2 things: that you can go behind the counter at the bank, and you can fall through the world at the airport. Easy come, easy go, watch your keys disappear, yo. Doobie, doobie doo. I can carry 1,000 trash cans because they stack, but heaven help me if I wanted to put all my maps together into like one book. That's a good idea. You know what I didn't bring? A pick. Oh, good. I don't have to. Oh boy, I got a little sad there for a second. Alright, I think it's this early. I think we can easily do 10 maps. So let's save 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll save, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I decided I need to bring it because I have my chainsaw to break my boat, or break my... But I didn't need I don't need a pick, so it's fine. We're good. We're all good. Alright, I like having all of them on here so I can figure out my route. What we're going to do is we're going to go here, across, back down. So, let's get dangerous, said Darkwing Duck. Alright. And then we'll see what time it is, and if we can bring more back, we'll bring more back. But I also gotta make sure I get back in time to see where the asteroid, the meteorite lands. So that also puts a little bit of a crimp on our time. So now that I spent 100 keys here, if I find other shark statues, I can pick them up too today? Is that how that works? So I am keeping... Oh, did I pass it? Yeah, I was looking for pineapples and went right past it. Alright. Is it the one I'm standing on? Yeah, I was like, why am I not seeing it? Alright, what do we got? Well, we got stuff. Alright. Next. Do-ba-do-ba-doo. That can't be good for your jet ski. So one of the things I normally do, especially once I have all of the extra payment for things, is I normally make sure I grab 32 pearls. Because I think it's 32 that if you go to Mr. Moneybags on his boat, covers your trip. And normally that's pretty easy because I've never gotten 100 keys worth of maps before. Not the right one I was planning on, but it'll work. Oh, and it's visible this time. Interesting. They aren't often. What do we got? Oh, recipes, I love you. Alright, let's learn the recipes to get our inventory space back. Hardwood lamppost. Market stall. And I gotta go back to the one I was actually aiming for. Do-do-do-do-do. Wait, where are you? I can read a map, I swear. Do-do-do-do-do. You know, metal bars aren't too bad. They're not too great, but they're not too bad. Yeah, I got so excited about those recipes. I was like, ooh, I got a whistle. I have a song in my heart. Oh, I see Beer Invaders is playing some Dinkum. You're gonna play some Dinkum? She says so. Beer would have brought you to the island. Alright, I guess we're going to this one. Is it because I use the map that these are so visible? Because normally they're not. And what is with all these brown, chests? This is nonsense. So that's what I say. Nonsense. Shenanigans. Give me some blue chests. How about a watch? I've never gotten a watch. That'd be kind of cool. Where do I need to go to get there? I need to cross this island. And I need to grab that pineapple. And that's probably pretty good. More recipes. Gotta love it. Flour wheelbarrow bed. Ah, I've done it. All the recipes are learned except I need to get it from John. Ugh, I need John to give me the, whatchamacallit, the, oh, there's a boat. I've never done that here, but I also don't need to. I need John to give me the recycling bin. All right, those are back when we get back. Dinkum pineapple jam. Yeah, we're done on blueprints, which means now I can make all of the things, I think, right? Does anyone know, is the recycling bin the only one that is gifted? Or are there other recipes that are gifted? Oh, there's another statue. Because I don't know. But this is now my second character to have all the recipes. I did get the achievement on Mangrove Island. But it's nice to have them, that is for sure. The plant book. Yeah, is that a recipe or she just give you a book? What is that? I have never seen the Cup of Sunshine. That's new to me. We're doing great on time, so we might actually do a few more once we complete the ones we've unlocked. I also do need to get some just like beach stuff. Yeah, I thought she just gives you the plant book. I think I have the plant book. I think she did on this one, or maybe she didn't. I don't know. Alright, I need to put stuff in here. I forgot to do that. Alright. Still goodies, but not the goodies I want. Oh, that's definitely not what I want. Back to the map. Why? Show all. I just need that one to go away. There we go. Going kinda quick. Doobie-doobie-doo. Gotta get some stuff. Alright, there's another pineapple. I like that the jet ski plays bumper boats with rocks. If only all vehicles did that in real life. Alright, survey says it's a green one. I'll have to save the recipes for people when they visit the island. They can just take them. Let's see, what else do we know? Whoa, stop jumping. Wild. All right, we definitely have time, so let's pop a few more. Every time I open anything, let's pop 4 more of these. All right, now where are we going? Question is, can we get through all 20 of them and make it back in time for the meteor shower? It'll be close. It will be close. Plant book. Yeah, I think I have the plant book. I mean, I definitely have it on other islands. I don't know if I have it on this character. I'll have to check. I think the plant book and the machine book should also be craftable with the encyclopedia. And maybe the cell phone, just to give you a compendium of everything. I'm thinking like Terraria crafting here, where you can make yourself a PDA that's like 15 crafts deep. These will be the first things I drop if I don't, when I run out. You can get some ice cream? Wonderful! Enjoy your ice cream, that sounds lovely. I'll probably get some Dippin' Dots when I go to the zoo in a little bit here. Or maybe a big pretzel. Choices. Meteor falls on the reef too? I didn't know that. Well, perfect. Like, can you get 2 meteors that way? Or like 1 meteor will fall total? All right, Tracy. Thanks so much for and Tracy and Pam, or not Tracy and Libby. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'll just hang out here then. Now I don't have to feel like I have to race back. Do 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 do. Well, now that I don't have to race back, honestly, let's just go big or go home. What am I looking for? Yes, last one. All right, we got our job ahead of us. We got to get through all of these. And that's why we're doing this, so we don't have to backtrack. So let's go up and... You're still staying in the stream? Excellent. Sheila pays $47,000 for a raw pineapple? Sheila, cray cray. Yeah, but I like it for making the burger too much. So... I'm really bad about using the food for making money. I'm not that good at that because I don't like get. Where'd my shovel go? There it goes. I was like, uh-oh. Come on, watch. Nope. Oh, but an ice cream maker. Sweet. Another cup of sunshine. This will just fill. Oh, actually, I didn't. Whoa, I didn't know cassettes could be in there. That's actually a moneymaker. All right, where are we going next? Yeah, I know you can get cassettes in the little beach bags. That's exciting. Doo doo. Alright, so we got our first ice cream maker, which means next time we can, we'll need to start thinking about growing some watermelons. Whoa. Silly game. Tricks are for kids. Alright, what do we got? Again, I'm taking everything until I can't. That candle hat's gonna go, though. We got a lot back here to go through. But they are kind of nicely condensed, which is pretty sweet. Looking for... more pineapples. Man, this is like that the Great Bite run we did last night. It's just everything's just it's working out smooth. It's, you know, we're chill, we're calm. We grab the pineapples and we catch them out of our peripheral vision. I do have an auto stack button, right? Yeah, there we go. Great. There we go. Oops. Ditch that there. Yellow cassette. Oh, hip hop. Lots of stone wands. Great. I'm excited though. I've never gotten the shark, so that's new. The Cup of Sunshine, I think, is new to me. So getting the shark statue's fun. Meh. We have enough copper weapons to get a whole army up and running. Let's turn back around for this one. Alright, it's blue. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get... Wait, what is that? Oh, we get the butterfly. That's cute. That's cute. I did get that once before, so that's kind of fun. Let's put that on. Where did it go? We got our pet butterfly. Adorbs. Come on. Come on. Ride that choo-choo, come on. What a song. Da-da-da-da. Nah. It's escaping me at the moment. Alright, we're going over here. Is it just this island? Does it have a bunch of them? Is that how that works? Yes, but it's on the far side. You know what? We'll ride over to it. Now that I know we don't have to leave the island, it's like, oh, we have plenty of time. We can just hang out here and get ourselves a meteor. There it is. Now the boogie board's always nice. And we finally potentially reached the spot where we need to start purging things. Nope, we're fine. We have plenty of room. What do I know? Man, yeah, we're gonna get all 20 of these chests. That's wicked. That is wicked. What a run. We can already see where this one is. Gee, I wonder. Loaded on cassettes today. Which is fine. See, I'm really glad I didn't bring a ton of stuff because we're gonna make it, but it's gonna be tight. Because as long as I can get everything from this next one, I can drop a chest over by the airship. You know, we can we'll have tons of inventory. And then what I think I'll do is I will go around and search for pineapples and pearls potentially until the meteor shower. Oh, another blue one. All right, what do we got? I mean, I love the recipes, but I don't need them now. Well, someone's got to come visit, and you're gonna be flush with recipes. Oh dear. Okay, let's. Well, we made it. That's all we need to get right now. We can go drop a chest and fill it with stuff. Let's do that. Doobie doobie doo. I'm riding my jet ski. You gotta admit, it would be fun. Just to have a jet ski, you can kind of race around all this little archipelago. Find treasure chests. What a dream. Dinkum's up there. I don't think it's the winner, but Dinkum's up there. I always have, you know, one of the fun thought experiments is if you could live, whether forever or for a period of time, if you could visit or live in a video game setting with normal video game rules, where would you want to live? It's like if you die, you'd respawn if the game has respawns, things like that. And you know, Dinkum's up there. I think Stardew Valley beats it for me, where I'd want to live. But yeah, it's one of those games where I've always thought, like, I wouldn't mind living in that universe. It's like someone once knew, like, Grand Theft Auto. I was like, ooh, there's something wrong. I'm concerned about you, friend. Oh, yeah, I needed to go drop a chest first. Okay, we'll leave that here. Let's go drop a chest, and then we'll come back. Another turf roll is nice. I do have one, but that means we can get some forever fertilizer for coffee. So that'll be nice. All right, let's drop this right here. And let's fill it with nonsense. I will take my hat back. Now we're gonna empty this out and put any excess in there as well. And there's nothing we can stack in there. Okay. Knowing that, then we can put all this back in here. That's fine. Whoops. Great. Let's go back to that chest and get that stuff. We're starting to hear the meteors. I was like, where'd the chest go? Lovely. And we have one more chest to get to. And we'll keep an eye out for the big meteor while we're doing it. How great is that? What a run. What a run. I mean, I can't complain. Now, what would make this run even better is if we get, what is it, the watch? Is there a watch we can get? That'd be pretty stellar. But, you know, that was pretty epic for me. A lot of stuff we've never done in the game before. It is a blue chest. What do we think it's going to be? Just looking for that meteor. All right, survey says... another treasure map. The fun never ends. All right, still no slow meteor. I can't remember if we hear it. A galaxy glider and the meteor would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I need one. As I start working my way towards getting all the gliders I need for the invisible glider. Alright, let's keep an eye up at the sky. I think the big one can come on the hour, so I think you have to check every on the hour. I might be making that up though, so don't take that for fact. Don't see one. Okay. So, pretty stellar run. That's 21 treasure chests we'll have opened on this run. By far the most I've ever done in one run, so that's exciting. Most times I've never had 100 keys. The Great Bite is so good of the keys. And it's a fun little gameplay loop. You know, you have to grind up the batteries, so I'm doing more... Up there it is. Nope, that's not it. Still not the sky. Starts on the hour. Thanks, Nancy. I thought so. Alright, let's see. It's right here. I didn't even recognize what color chest that was. It's a regular chest? What is that? Green. It just looked weird in the light. Okay. I was like, what's an orange chest? Alright, let's keep an eye out for that meteor. And I think it can go as late as 11 in autumn, or maybe it's 10 in autumn. I think they have different times. I'd have to check the wiki. But I might as well go back towards our exit point, because... Now, I'm thinking, though, what's going to be annoying is I can't... Oh, no, I can throw the meteor on the back of the jet ski. Okay. I was like, how am I going to get the meteor back? But that's right, I can bring it back. And we want to pop it anyway, so it's not that big a deal. I just don't have the tool to pop it. I don't think you can cut it with the chainsaw. So we're going to have to bring it back home and pop it back home. So now we just kind of wait. Are there any pineapples? Yep. Almost 9, so we'll look again at 9. Like, I don't want to fly back and miss it if it's gonna be here, right? Because I could just fly back to my island and get it there. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll fly back. No, I think it'll be fun to get it here. They get a weird... Some of these rocks get a weird red glow at night. It makes you think there's something in the water. Okay. Let's see. Where's the middle of... We're going to ride towards the middle of the map just in case we need to race towards it. That's the one negative, is if it pops late, then I have to race back, get it in the glider, go back, grab my chest of stuff, and not be poisoned, which should be fine. But I would like to see it. Let's keep going north. It lands wherever you are when they start. Well, I guess we're staying here then. Got another 9 minutes till see if it comes at the 10 o'clock start. I've never messed with the boat. You just have to swim down there to mess with it. I'm not going to, because I don't feel like being eaten by a shark. I didn't even bring a weapon with me, and we're not fighting it with a chainsaw. There it is. We got it. There it be. You're back. Finish making your burger. Delightful. We see the meteor. It's en route. En route. It's on its way. We're gonna go pop it open. Oh, I just passed a pineapple, but that's alright. We want the meteor more. Kablam. The question is, can I pop a meteorite with a chainsaw? You can. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, do I have inventory room? Yes, I do. Alas, that is our 5th meteor. And it did not guess what we need. But we do now have enough meteor chunks, and we do have enough, we have a cloud in a bottle, so we can make ourselves another meteor orb next time we go to the Great Bite. So we're not hurting there. Well, that was a stellar run. I'm gonna go grab some of these pineapples I'm seeing. And then I'm gonna go to the zoo. So once we get back and park this, we're gonna kind of end the stream. Thank you all for hanging out. This was such an awesome, just like a little bonus stream. I'm happy I was able to pop in today, and love chatting with you all. I think it's such a cool community. Yeah, it is nice to get the shower here. I mean, we have plenty of time. Look at that, it's like 10:48. We're doing great. Picked up 21 chests. That's stellar. Got some sunshine cup things. That's new to me. But, you know, if you don't want to deal with rain, that's, ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. I will be back on Monday, so that's not too far away. There is a very small chance, though, I'm not doing Dinkum. I may be doing a restart, but a starting from scratch with Subnautica 2. So that it might be happening. We'll see. But it'll be one of the two. I think those are the two games right now that I'm working on. So we'll see you back Monday night. Let's go ahead and fly out of here. Sunshine will help a bite. Yeah, that's true. Sunshine will help a bite runs. That is 100% true. But again, thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for hanging out. If you've done the like, subscribe stuff, awesome. If you haven't, that's okay too. I appreciate you spending your time. I know you have lots of options. And, you know, it's always great chatting with y'all. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to end it here. We will see you all later. Have a wonderful weekend and catch you on the flip side. Bye, everybody.